Hunger Index 2024 released, India is at 105th position. The problem of hunger and malnutrition is serious in the country. Nobel Prize for Chemistry announced, David Baker, Hemis Hassabis and John Jumper get the award. The award has been given for computational protein design and prediction of protein structure. Central Consumer Protection Authority issued guidelines for greenwashing. Consumers will be able to get correct and certified information. Companies will not be able to do misleading advertising now. Astronomical event came to light in Leh. Scientists confirmed the presence of Aurora. The incident was seen from the Hanle Observatory. Big announcement of the central government. X-band radar will be installed in Wayanad, will provide information to deal with disasters like floods and landslides. Recently, the 19th edition of the Global Hunger Index 2024 was released. In this index, India has been ranked 105th out of 127 countries, which shows that the problem of hunger and malnutrition in the country is at a serious level. Let us tell you that India's GHI score is 27.3, which is placed in the serious category. India's performance has been weak even compared to other neighboring countries. Among India's neighboring countries, Sri Lanka is ranked 60th, Nepal is ranked 81st, Pakistan is ranked 102nd, and Bangladesh is ranked 81st. It is noteworthy that GHI is an annual report which is jointly published by the Concern Worldwide and the German agency Welthunger-Hilfe. Its purpose is to measure and raise awareness about the severity of hunger and malnutrition around the world. The report is based on 4 major indices: undernourishment, stunting, wasting, and child mortality. This index is used to review hunger and nutrition policies in the countries. Based on the values of these 4 indicators, a GHI score is calculated for each country on a 100-point scale, which reflects the severity of hunger. On this point scale, 0 is the best score and 100 is the worst score. It is noteworthy that undernutrition refers to that part of the population whose calorie intake is inadequate, while dwarfism or stunting refers to those children under the age of 5 whose height is less in proportion to their age. In addition, wasting refers to children under the age of 5 who have low weight in proportion to their height, which is due to acute malnutrition. Recently, David Baker, Demis Hassabis, and John M. Jumper have been awarded the 2024 Nobel Prize in Chemistry. David Baker has been given this honor for computational protein design, whereas Hassabis and Jumper have been given for revolutionary contribution in prediction of protein structure. Both of them are working in Google DeepMind. Let us tell you that the purpose of computational protein design is to create new types of protein structures. It can be used in development of medicines, while Hassabis and Jumper developed the AlphaFold AI model, which accurately predicts the complex 3D structures of proteins. This technology is proving to be a game changer in biology and medical research. This has helped scientists to better understand the behavior of proteins. It has created new possibilities in the field of life sciences by bringing together artificial intelligence and biology. It is noteworthy that accurate prediction of protein structure has been a challenge for scientists for decades, but AlphaFold made it possible. New treatments and solutions are being developed in healthcare, pharmaceuticals, and biotechnology using this technology. Recently, the Central Consumer Protection Authority has issued guidelines to prevent greenwashing, that is, misleading environmental claims. Actually, greenwashing occurs when companies give wrong information to consumers by showing their products as environmentally friendly. The purpose of these new guidelines is to give correct and certified information to consumers. This will require companies to make correct and transparent claims so that consumers can avoid fraud and the environment can be better protected. Let us tell you that the word greenwashing is inspired by whitewashing. While whitewashing means hiding something negative or trying to make it look good. On the other hand, in greenwashing, companies falsely claim that their products or services are environmentally friendly so that consumers consider them green, that is, responsible towards the environment. It is noteworthy that companies use this to improve their brand image, whereas in reality their products or processes harm the environment. For information, let us tell you that the Central Consumer Protection Authority was established by the Government of India under the Consumer Protection Act of 2019. Its purpose is to protect the rights of consumers and monitor issues related to consumer affairs. CCPA takes steps to protect consumers from fraud, unfair trade practices, and misleading advertisements. This authority can take action against companies and service providers who violate consumer rights. Under this, there is a provision to provide speedy justice and compensation to consumers. Recently, a two-day summit of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization was held in Pakistan's capital, Islamabad. This was the 23rd summit of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar led the Indian delegation in this summit. Let us tell you that this is the first visit of an Indian foreign minister to Pakistan in almost a decade. Before his visit, the foreign minister clarified that his visit to Islamabad is only for the SCO program and its purpose is not bilateral talks with Pakistan. Issues such as trade, environment, and security cooperation were discussed in this SCO meeting, with an effort being made to promote better economic relations between member nations. SCO is an important multilateral organization. It was established in the year 2001. This organization currently includes 10 member countries: India, China, Russia, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Iran, and Belarus. The headquarters of SCO is located in Beijing, China. Its main objective is to promote regional security and economic cooperation among member countries. The Regional Anti-Terrorism Structure, a key organ of the SCO, strengthens cooperation to combat terrorism and radicalism. India has been a full member of the SCO since 2017. A recent survey revealed that household monthly income in rural areas of India has increased by 57.6% in the last 5 years. This survey has been conducted by the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. According to the survey, the average monthly income of rural families was Rs 8,059 in 2017, which increased to Rs 12,698 in 2022. The main reason for this increase in income has been the effective implementation of government schemes running in rural areas, along with improvements in sectors like agriculture, animal husbandry, and wages. NABARD, a premier financial institution, was formed in 1982. The main objective of this institution is to promote rural development and overall development of the agricultural sector. Its main areas of work are rural infrastructure development, providing credit to the agricultural sector, and assistance to small farmers. NABARD also provides financial assistance and technical guidance to schemes and projects related to rural development. This survey clearly shows that the efforts made by NABARD and the rural development schemes are having a positive impact at the ground level, improving the income and living standards of rural families. Recently, a rare astronomical phenomenon of Aurora was seen in Leh, Ladakh, which is usually seen in northern latitudes. Let us tell you that this incident was the result of a solar storm on 9th October in which powerful solar flares from the sun came towards the Earth at a speed of 1.5 million miles per hour. Aurora was seen by Hanle, India's highest observatory. The appearance of aurora in an area like Leh can also indicate climate change and changes in the Earth's magnetic field. Aurora is a natural optical phenomenon occurring at the poles. In the North Pole it is called Northern Lights and in the South Pole it is called Southern Lights. It is noteworthy that aurora is produced when solar energy collides with the gases of the Earth's atmosphere, which produce colored light. Due to solar storms, plasma particles from the sun enter the Earth's magnetic field and collide with gases like oxygen and nitrogen. This collision produces green, red, blue, and violet light. Aurora is the main tourist attraction in polar countries like Norway, Iceland, and Greenland. It is noteworthy that solar storms can affect communication systems, power grids, and satellite navigation services. Scientists keep an eye on these events so that potential damage can be minimized. Recently, a new weapon called Dragon drone has been seen in the Russia-Ukraine war. This drone has been developed by the Ukrainian army and it is especially equipped with a substance that generates extreme temperatures like thermite. It is noteworthy that thermite is used to destroy enemy bases and fortified places. Let us tell you that Dragon drones basically release a substance called thermite. Thermite is a mixture of aluminium and iron oxide which produces a temperature of about 2400 degrees Celsius when burned. This temperature is so high that it can melt even hard materials like steel and metal. It can burn almost anything from clothes to trees and military-grade vehicles. At the same time, it causes serious lethal burning and bone damage to humans. For information, let us tell you that the use of thermite in warfare is not prohibited under international law. However, the use of such incendiary weapons against civilian targets is prohibited under the Convention on Certain Conventional Weapons issued under the auspices of the United Nations. Recently, the Union Ministry of Earth Sciences has approved the installation of X-band radar in Wayanad, Kerala. This radar will provide effective monitoring and forecast to deal with disasters like floods and landslides in Wayanad. Efforts are being made to strengthen disaster management in the region through this technology. Let us tell you that X-band radar is a type of radar which works on the electromagnetic spectrum of 8 to 12 GHz. Its wavelength is 2 to 4 centimeters. This radar is specially designed to provide high-resolution data over short distances. Its speciality is that it can accurately detect even microscopic objects like soil particles, raindrops, and dust, which helps in forecasting landslides and heavy rains. For information, let us tell you that radar, that is radio detection and ranging, is a technology. Through this, the distance, speed, and direction of the surrounding objects are detected using radio waves. The radio waves are sent through the transmitter attached to it. These waves bounce back after colliding with objects and the signal is studied by the receiver. According to a report by the World Wildlife Fund, global wildlife numbers have declined by 73% since 1970. This information has come to light through WWF's Living Planet Report 2024. This report is a biennial compilation of the threats faced by wildlife. According to the report, the main causes of decline include deforestation, destruction of natural habitats, pollution, and climate change. This decline in wildlife numbers is seriously affecting biodiversity, which is dangerous for ecological balance. It affects not only wildlife but the entire human race because the stability of the ecosystem is extremely essential for human survival. It is noteworthy that the World Wildlife Fund is an international non-governmental organization which was founded in 1961. Its objective is to protect wildlife and promote environmental conservation. WWF mainly works on wildlife conservation, climate change awareness, and conservation of natural resources. This organization works with various countries to implement policies and programs that can help stabilize the number of wildlife and protect their natural habitats. The work of WWF is an important step towards global environmental protection. Recently in New Delhi, the 7th session of the International Solar Alliance Assembly was inaugurated. In this session, the promotion of global solar energy solutions and widening the use of solar energy were discussed. Let us tell you that the International Solar Alliance Assembly is the apex decision-making body of the International Solar Alliance, represented by each member country. This body works to implement the framework agreement of ISA and achieve its objectives, while the Assembly discusses important issues. Its meeting is held annually at the ministerial level at the ISA headquarters. It assesses the overall impact of programs and other activities in terms of scale of solar energy deployment, performance, reliability, cost and finance. 120 countries have signed the ISA framework agreement. For information, let us tell you that the International Solar Alliance was formed at the 21st Conference of Parties held in Paris in 2015. It is an action-oriented, member-driven, collaborative forum for increasing use of solar energy technologies. Its headquarters is located in Gurugram, India. So that's all for now in this bulletin. After the news, let's take a quick look at 5 questions related to the bulletin. Questions based on today's bulletin are: first question is, consider the following statements with reference to the Global Hunger Index 2024. 1. India has ranked 105th out of 127 countries in this index. 2. The index is jointly published by Concern Worldwide and the German agency Welt Hunger Hilfe. 3. This year, Pakistan has been ranked 95th in the index. How many of the above statements are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none of the above. Next question, consider the following statements regarding greenwashing. 1. It refers to the process where companies focus on creating environmentally friendly products. 2. Under this, companies exaggerate their environmental claims. 3. Its purpose is to deceive consumers by portraying a product as environmentally friendly. How many of the above statements are incorrect? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none of the above. Next question, consider the following statements with reference to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. 1. It was established in 2005. 2. Its aim is to promote regional security and cooperation against terrorism. 3. It currently has 10 member countries. How many of the above statements are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none of the above. Next question, consider the following statements regarding Aurora. 1. It is a natural light phenomenon that occurs near the poles. 2. It occurs when solar energy collides with gases in Earth's atmosphere. 3. It is commonly seen in Norway, Iceland, and Greenland. How many of the above statements are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none of the above. Last question, consider the following statements regarding World Wildlife Fund. 1. It is an international non-governmental organization. 2. It was founded in 1961. 3. It promotes wildlife protection and environmental conservation. How many of the above statements are incorrect? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none of the above. Recently, India has installed Asia's largest telescope in Hanle, Ladakh. The full name of this telescope is Major Atmospheric Cherenkov Experiment. It is the highest telescope in the world with a height of about 4,300 meters. The project was led by the Bhabha Atomic Research Center, which also has the support of Electronics Corporation of India and other Indian industries. Let us tell you that the main objective of the MACE telescope is to study high-energy gamma rays, which will help scientists understand the mysterious events of the universe, such as black holes and supernovae. Recently, Murine Typhus infection has been confirmed in a person in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. This disease spreads through infected flea-borne bacteria called Rickettsia typhi. This disease is commonly found in tropical areas. Infection occurs when bitten by an infected flea or by coming in contact with the feces. It is worth mentioning that Murine typhus does not spread from one person to another or from one person to a flea. If not treated on time, this disease can become serious, affecting the functioning of organs. Recently, INS Tir and ICGS Veera of the 1st Training Squadron arrived at Manama Port in Bahrain. Let us tell you that this visit of INS Tir and the 1st Training Squadron has been done to continue the long-distance training deployment in the Persian Gulf. INS Shardul, part of the 1st Training Squadron of the Indian Navy, arrived at Port Mina Rashid, Dubai, UAE. It is noteworthy that the purpose of the deployment of the 1st Training Squadron in Bahrain and UAE is not only to familiarize the sea trainees with various naval training activities, but also to advance socio-political, military and maritime relations. Indian shooter Sonam Uttam Maskar has won the silver medal in the 10-meter air rifle event at the 2024 ISSF World Cup. The competition was held in Delhi, in which she scored an impressive score of 252.9. However, she fell short of the gold medal by just 0.9 points, which was won by China's Yuting Huang. 131 top shooters from 37 countries participated in this World Cup, including several Olympic and world champions. Let us tell you that 23 players from India took part in the prestigious competition. Recently, India's leading scientist Shubha Tole has been elected as the president of the International Brain Research Organization. This organization works to promote neuroscience globally. Let us tell you that Shubha Tole is the first woman from a developing country to hold this post. She works at the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research and has been awarded several awards for her research. Her research mainly focuses on brain development and neural networks, which can contribute significantly to better treatment of diseases like Alzheimer's. Recently, the Union Communications Minister inaugurated the International 6G Symposium during the World Telecommunications Standardization Assembly. The development and standardization of 6G technology was discussed in this seminar. India aims to achieve global leadership in 6G technology and make significant contributions in this field. This program is organized by India 6G Alliance. Let us tell you that India 6G Alliance is a collaborative initiative of Indian industry, academia, national research institutes and standards organizations. Through this initiative, India aims to contribute to important patents in 6G standardization. Apart from this, it aims to showcase the progress made locally and globally regarding 6G technology, which will impact the future telecommunication world. Recently, the Prime Minister paid tribute to former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, on his birth anniversary. Dr. Kalam is known as Missile Man in the country. He had made his incomparable contribution in the field of science, technology and education. His birth anniversary is celebrated every year on 15th October. This day is celebrated as World Student Day throughout the country. It is noteworthy that Dr. Kalam had special affection towards students and youth and used to inspire them. Recalling his thoughts and vision, the Prime Minister described him as a person dedicated to nation building. Recently, the Food and Agriculture Organization inaugurated the 2024 Hand in Hand Investment Forum. Let us tell you that the Hand in Hand initiative was started in 2019. This initiative is a flagship program of the Food and Agriculture Organization. Its aim is to promote food security, poverty reduction, and inclusive economic growth in low and middle income countries. It also promotes partnerships and targeted investments. It supports nationally driven programs to accelerate transformation in agricultural food systems through poverty eradication, ending hunger and malnutrition, and reducing inequalities. It is noteworthy that India has not been included in this initiative. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.